Welcome to aminacademy.com. In IB Diploma Mathematics, let us discuss about composite functions. Here, given f of x, equal use f of x. This is a symbol first, and g of x Now, f of g of x is a composite function. F of g of x gives equal, that is f of g of x, or forg x, we can write forg x is f of, since that f of g of x. We can write forg x as without that also you can write f of g of x. Now look at this figure. Finding f of g of minus 1 when f of x equal to x square plus x square minus 2x. Here the first g of function is x minus 5 and x square f of x is x square minus 2x. Suppose we are giving input as x equal to minus 1. Now what is happening for g of x? G of x is this function first. In this mission we can give x as minus 1. That is g of minus 1 is minus 1 minus 5, it's minus 6. Here by operating this g of x we get minus 6. This minus 6 is input of the second function f of x. First let us hear. First x is input of x minus 1 is input of this machine, and which gives output as g of minus 1 is minus 6. That minus 6 is input of this function f of x equal to x square minus 2x. That means which gives f of minus 6 equal minus 6 whole square and minus 2 into x is minus 6. So it gives 48. So f of g of minus 1 gives 48. That is, you can say forg x equal to 48 is the output, final output. Now we can discuss now symbol of, what is the symbol of composition function is here small 0, right, small round. It can also be shown without using the symbol of, by using brackets like forg x, that is f of g of x is f of g of x, and is read as f of g of x. Here g is the inner function, g is the inner function, we have to do first that one, then that is operated for f is the outer function. That is here go of x, that is g of f of x read as go of x or g of f of x. Here f is inner function, here f is inner function, g is the outer function. We have to always operate inner function first, then outer function the second things. Let us do some example problem, we can understand this concept clearly. For example, here f of x is x cube and g of x equal 4x minus 3. What is forg x? Which means f of g of x. Then we have to write this as f outer function outer, then g of x you have to treat as inner function, that is 4x minus 3. 4x minus 3 and operate with f of x. F of x is x cube, so we have 4x minus 3 the cube. Now further discussion, we can do some more problems. Regard here for go of x is what here? Look at here, g is our function right as it is, and inner function f of x equal g. What is f of x here? F of x is x cube. Then operate for g we have the function 4x minus 3, that is 4x cube minus 3, which is equal 4x cube minus 3. Now one more example. F of x equal x squared plus 1 and g of x equal 3 minus x. First we find fog x, which means f of g of x. F of order function as it is. G of x is 3 minus x. Then operate with f gives f is x squared plus 1. So this treat as x now. G is equal 3 minus x the square plus 1. Then open the bracket. 3, 9 minus 6x expanding plus x squared plus 1, which is equal 10 minus 6x plus x squared. Here now one more example. F of x is 2x plus 3 and g of x is equal ax plus b and given for x equal x for all values x, deduce that a equal to half and b equal to minus 3 by 2. You have to use it. Now we have to deduce the result here. First, for x is f of g of x, that is f of g of x is ax plus b, then which gives f of ax plus b operate with f, we have 2, and here 2x plus 3 are operating here, that is 2 into ax plus b and plus 3, which is equal x given. So 2ax plus 2b plus 3 equal x. Now the given thing is given a equal to half and b equal minus 3 by 2. You have to reduce by using a equal to half equal to 3. That is 4x equal to a is half x plus 2, b is minus 3 by 2 plus 3 equal x. Now 2 into half is 1x minus 2 and 2 cut and minus 3 plus 3 equal x here. So hence we proved x equal to x. That means we proved this 2ax plus 2b plus 3 equal to x. Here also both sides we got x. So it's true. Next is Sign diagram. What is sign diagram? Suppose, look at some figures. Look, here this xy suppose is x, y minus x minus y. Consider a parabola like look at here. This is minus 2. This is 3. Here, what are the sign diagram for this? Look at here. Under this, you can write this one. Means look at here. Sign diagram. Look, drop here. Perpendicular lines both. This one is minus 2. This is 3. Here the figure, look at here, at the point, after this point 3 in x-axis, it increases. So sign diagram gives here positive. This side also minus 2, it also increasing. Now, one more example. Look at here. Suppose parabola is like oh, this is your x-axis, this y-axis. What are the sign diagram for this graph? Now, let us draw one line. From this, here suppose this as 0 is 2. Look at here. This drop a line like and drop this. From this 2, this graph is coming down. So it is negative side. So negative. And this also from 2, it is reducing. It's also negative. We can do one more graph. Look at this. Suppose this graph is like here. This is -3. This is 0. This is 1. This is 4. Zx. Side is y. Look at here. How to draw sine graph for this. Now, dropping a perpendicular. Wherever the graph cut the x-axis, from that point we have to drop a perpendiculars. Look at here. This is -3. This is 1. This is 4. Look at here. From this point, this from 1 to 3. Look here. From the 3, the point is reducing, coming down, so it is minus. From 3 to this increasing. From the point 1, from 1 to this one, it's decreasing. Decreasing from 3 to here, this is increasing, positive, and from the point 4, it increasing here. You have to consider, look one more time, this one from -3, it is decreasing, so negative sign. From here, 3 to 1, it is increasing. From 1 to 4, it is decreasing. From 4 onwards, it is increasing. So far, we discussed about sine diagram as well as composite functions. In further videos, we will discuss further about composite functions detail. If you have done, please subscribe our YouTube channel.